Hi everyone, I'm Cheryl Butler, and you're listening to the Mighty Mommy's Quick and Dirty Tips podcast, which will help make your life as a parent a little bit easier and a lot more fun. Welcome! I'm so happy that you can listen in to today's episode, which is number 545, 5 strategies to help your college grad get a job. Because although a shiny new college diploma is had, it doesn't always result in a shiny new job. We'd all love to see our graduates land positions in the career that they studied so diligently for. But often, new grads can't find a job after college. Don't panic. Just because your grad hasn't landed a job doesn't mean he'll be unemployed forever. I'll share 5 strategies to help your new grad bring home a career-worthy paycheck. Number 1, collaborate on finding a job after college. My son just graduated from a small New England college this past May. He's always excelled in academics, athletics, and personal endeavors. As a tween, he yearned to have a job and make his own money. His outgoing personality and ambition, both in the classroom and on the field, have always helped him achieve. My son managed college, team life, and a part-time job successfully over the past 4 years. So, he never imagined that he'd walk off campus with his bachelor's in science and no job to support his 4-year investment in this field. Ultimately, he felt really down about himself. He's not alone, though. According to the University of Washington, it can take college graduates an average of 3 to 6 months to land their first position after graduation. The first thing his father and I did was to take him aside and let him know how much we believed in him. Our goal was to support him unconditionally. We also let him know that we were going to guide the next part of his post-grad journey with love, care, and high expectations. Shortly after graduation, we set aside time to help our son get grounded with his post-college life. We literally made a list of all the potential career opportunities that he could begin to check out. This was a super helpful exercise because between the 3 of us, we thought of avenues that he hadn't even considered. Professional friends offered us an excellent book recommendation, Getting from College to Career by Lindsay Pollock. Dad, myself, and our son all read this book, which really geared us up for the next steps for landing a job. We made sure our son knew that although it was his responsibility to pursue a job, we were still all in this together. We would be along for the ride to offer guidance and a lot of moral support. Number 2, help get your college graduate's financial house in order. We've been down this road before with another of our children. That means we had a preliminary plan to follow as we worked toward helping our son find his post-college job. One great piece of advice that we received from friends and colleagues in the financial profession was to get a handle on his financial status. So starting with obtaining a copy of your student's free credit report. A credit report can affect your grad's chances of renting an apartment, taking out future loans, and even getting a job. We learned our son had a minor but outstanding balance on a credit card that he opened the first year he was in college. He had completely, or conveniently, forgotten all about it, so we were able to handle that before it became a bigger problem. Next, check on the status of your graduate's student loans. How much will need to be paid each month? When do those payments start? Most student loans do have a 6-month deferment after graduation, but you and your grad should plan for the day that you'll start making monthly payments. We helped our son organize his student loans and his repayment plan immediately after graduation. The overall loan picture, it wasn't pretty, but at least he has a grasp on the numbers. He was able to work with the lenders to come up with a reasonable payment plan until his income increases. So encourage your grad to get a part-time job. Graduation came and went, and my son had no sign of landing a role in his field. We decided working part-time should be part of his short-term plan. He took a job as a lifeguard for the summer and enrolled in a summer class at our local university. This class led to an internship that has him one step closer to getting a job in his career path. He was also able to make some professional connections that have helped him land important interviews. My son is choosing to live at home until he finds a permanent job. He'll use this time to keep job searching, building on his resume, and networking professionally. Because of this arrangement, his expenses will be minimal, and hopefully so will his stress. Next, number 3, take advantage of your own networks. Both myself and my son's dad are big believers in helping others, including our children, with professional hookups and connections when at all possible. We're not handing him a job on a silver platter, but by introducing him to others in our personal and professional networks, we can be a conduit. Get a resume from your college grad and pass it along to people in your network. Let them know that they can also pass it along to others who might have an interest. There are countless opportunities to network within your own personal circle as well. Church, school community, neighborhood friends, family members, and social media inroads are also ways to help your child find career leads. There are other ways that college grads can do their own networking. One idea that my son has found extremely helpful was to conduct informational interviews with someone in his field. This offered him an excellent opportunity to ask questions about his desired profession, and it's also a way to establish more contacts. Best of all, many of these interviews, they can be done by email or phone. And don't forget to take advantage of the job search resources that are offered by your child's college. Encourage your grad to form a relationship with the administrator or the career counselor at their school. By being persistent and making herself memorable, your grad is more likely to get notified of open career opportunities. The squeaky wheel gets the grease. Connect with your company of choice on social media, Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram. You know, those aren't just for posting vacation photos. They're becoming instrumental in the business world as well. Employers now have specific accounts for job opportunities, and many companies across all professions post when they're hiring on their social media pages. And you can use LinkedIn as an instant connector. LinkedIn is a social network for professionals. It's like Facebook for your career, and it can offer hundreds of opportunities for people to find a job, expand their careers, and connect with other professionals. LifeWire offers a terrific overview of how LinkedIn can help the newbie college grad get started in the workforce and maintain professional connections for years to come. Finally, other recent college grads who have already been through the same process of job hunting can be a fantastic resource. They may be able to offer advice to inspire your unemployed child and encourage her to keep her striving toward her dream job. Number 4, cultivate good interviewing skills. No matter how strong you might look on your resume, the actual job interview is crucial. Your grad should understand that it's essential to prepare for an interview. Excellent interview skills will help him make a strong first impression and stand out from the crowd. This means practicing interviewing skills, researching the company, and being able to articulate why they're qualified and learning to follow up after the interview. My son has excellent interpersonal skills. However, he found that he wasn't as prepared as he should have been for his first few post-grad interviews. He was quick to realize that he needed to improve his skills, so he enlisted the help of a life coach via one of my personal networking connections, and she was happy to spend time with him brushing up his interviewing skills. The key takeaways were these. 1 was to research the company you're interviewing with so that you don't go in blind. Next, analyze the skill set that you'll need for the job. This enables you to speak directly to the employer's needs. Then, present vital assets that you can bring to the table. These include education, personality traits such as being outgoing, good under pressure, organized, team experience, and internships. Have great eye contact. Look at the person interviewing you, not down at your shoes or across the room. Be engaging and enthusiastic. Show your potential employer that you're eager to have this opportunity. And pay attention to your body language. Shake hands firmly, sit up straight, project confidence and enthusiasm. And be ready to ask questions. Good questions reflect your genuine interest. Demonstrate your people skills. social skills show that you'll mesh well with coworkers and you'll be a good team player. Summarize why the job is a fit. Towards the end of the interview, summarize why you think this job would be an excellent fit that will benefit the employer. Don't forget to say thank you. Be sure you get your interviewer's contact info and send a follow-up email or a letter as soon as possible after the meeting. This is also a great opportunity to mention anything that really resonated with you during the interview. And follow up. Ask the interviewer when you can expect to hear more about the role. If you don't hear back by that time, it's fine to follow up with an email or a phone call. And my last tip, be kind to yourself. It's normal for both you and your grad to be anxious about her getting that first real job after college. If it isn't going as quickly as either of you would like, remember, this is only temporary. Eventually, that job is going to happen. During this time, your recent grad has a wonderful opportunity to spend some quality time alone. After hectic, not to mention crowded college life, that's a gift if he can use it to take care of himself. This can be a time for self-development and cultivating any personal hobbies and interests that he may not have had time for while so busy in college. There are dozens of innovative life planning apps, websites, and journals available to get your young adult thinking about goal setting and much more. This interim period between graduating college and the next chapter of beginning his or her career is the perfect time to get grounded and excited about the future, because the sky's the limit. How do you support your recent college grad? Share your thoughts on the Mighty Mommy Facebook page or at Twitter. You can also email me at mommy@quickanddirtytips.com. And you can visit my family-friendly boards at pinterest.com/mightymommyqdt for more tips and hints. Listen and subscribe on Apple, Spotify, Google, Stitcher, or wherever you get your podcasts. Before I sign off, I wanted to share a quick preview of what's coming up next week. Have you ever stopped and taken a good look at some of the discipline strategies you have in place, as well as your house rules, and do an in-house evaluation to see if they're still effective or not? Hey, we all get stagnant from time to time. So, with back to school now successfully under our belts, it's a great time to have a wellness check on these types of things, and that's what we'll be discussing next week. So I hope you'll subscribe to the Mighty Mommy podcast through your favorite platform so you'll get notified when this episode is available. Best wishes to your college grad in landing his dream job. As always, thanks so much for listening, and until next time, happy parenting.